Welcome back to the bridge. I'm Leonardo and this is the Zenith Guard. I saved the world once, I can do it again. Hopefully faster this time. We need to kill 7 enemies and also power available. I'll get to move. Know that you at the Zenith Guard are a wall against the Vec Commander. And with the faith of Vikram Singh, we get right into the action. I tried to block the Vec somewhat. First mission, not really too much strategizing to do. Just being careful not to destroy pod and getting the achievement. Get over here, kill an enemy by pulling it into a mech, glittering C-beam and shield mastery. Absorb damage with the shield 4 times. And the hardest one, the one in the middle, which seems based on luck, but we can actually manipulate the position of the enemies. The worst part is the limited movement of the Laser Mech, just 3. So that's why I added 1 with Bethany to get to this achievement as soon as possible. Defense Mech has a shield projector, which actually works also on Vec, and we can use to help our Charge Mech, which has a self-damage dealing weapon, and which makes it quite tricky. You need to decide if you want to attack, since you need to consider health as a resource, and but you can charge from far away, so we can do stuff like this, and but we only have 2 uses for the shield. So we need to kill 7 enemies for the optional objective, but our priority would be playing fast. Don't want to use already the second one, but I could push it into myself. Just got 1 damage. Also, it doesn't work, of course, for buildings, not like artillery. And with the fact that this one is stuck, makes everything harder. I could push it away, but I cannot go around. So I'm going to use again the second shield, and do like this. Let's see if I can keep this up 2 more turns. We already got shield mastery, block damage the shield 4 times in a single battle. It was quite easy. Need to be now the squad. The Zenith Guard are actually quite complicated. Okay, they're ganging up on the Charge Mech, and I'm afraid that Charlie might be done already, so cannot kill it anyway. The Soldier Psion +1 HP. And with the self-damage dealing weapon, it will be quite hard to keep it alive, so you need to decide not to attack sometimes. Or if I had 1 extra move, could push this into water, but I don't. Also, I cannot attack this way because it destroyed the building. So I don't have any more shields. What I can do is to damage here, kill this one, and if I can actually push this away so it can block and survive, but I completely forgot about the Firefly, so 1 damage That's why you want to play fast, so there will be mistakes. Putting yourself in dangerous situation is more fun, and we lose Charlie. Did expect to do that. Pilots are heroes, ready to die for the people in the building. Report put the Vec presence in your sector at 0% and mission success 100%. You and the Zenith Guard have our thanks. And we get the time pod with the Sidewinder Fist. Punch an adjacent tile, damaging and pushing the left. And you can see that from the... got a new Prime mech after the combat mech on the first squad, Rift Walkers. So the portrait is... the diagram is updated with our own mech. And don't have time to learn Charlie Lee. So we'll keep this without pilot, which at the beginning it's actually exactly the same, but Hester can get some skills. Instead, the AI pilot cannot. We already have one mech reactor we can use for this. So I would like also the move. So I keep it like this. Also, Bethany should be here, of course, since the shield will protect her for the first attack. We'll worry about that later. Defend disposal unit, destroy mountains, looks good. And let's see if I can get the Vec in a line here. 1, 2, 3, and almost. So, fortunately, they have 3 health. Well, this is the new weapon, but this wouldn't be enough. So I could actually, well, going to do it. So need to move this away, push, and get glittering Sabine. And now we just need to kill an enemy by pulling it to yourself, which is quite easy. But we can also reset turn, and we still have our achievement. Actually, restart run. I'm going to reset turn because I plan to use this, and I left a Defense Mech in the middle. So let's reset, and it's still going. Of course, nothing prevents you from abandoning timeline and starting a new one if getting the achievement put you in trouble. Objective: destroy the mountain, so we could actually slam to the mountain, but we need 2 hits to kill. Not too useful. Anyway, you can still do it like this and use the disposal unit. And then we just need 2 turns to get rid of the mountains. Don't they know where to stop? Yeah, we have a perfect... So I can always shield. So we could push this away and block at the same time. So it seems quite a good idea to use the Science Mech as help. And though I don't like using... For the first time I would like to use the main weapons, but still. We'll try challenge rounds with only the starting weapons after we complete the game. And completing the game is getting all the achievements and unlocking all squads. So here I could kill these two or destroy the mountain. And if I try, yeah, I would get a lot of damage. I'd like to smash into them. I would kill this one, but yeah, I don't have any way of moving the Defense Mech if it's stuck, which can be an issue, and well, will be an issue. So I think I'm going to use the acid launcher and block. So if I block, I guarantee myself that I can destroy this. If Sion is useless without friends, and a simple block. I could actually move it like come here without damage because I didn't hit against anyone. But yeah, I can actually kill, and this is the most efficient way of doing speedruns. If you want, not doing a speedrun of course, but you can just block and don't wait for the evac to come up. So in just 11 minutes, though the time will be more relevant with the next squad, which we'll see later. And battle with less than 4 mech damage is not the best for them, so I'm going to destroy the acid vat. Detonate the vats and the chemical runoff will destroy the hive. And I got webbed immediately. So it won't be too bad with the normal Scorpion, but this one has 5 plus 1 health. So well, I could actually push it away like this or destroy the vat. Better option. Also could already use shield and get block, so get 1 damage. Shield is protecting me and block, so perfect. So the shield helps. That's why before there wasn't too much relation between turns, so now it's actually much more important what you do when you don't have immediate danger. And yeah, damage report critical, but the AI unit don't really have to do much. Actually, I think it's best to get rid of it. So the shield is useful in another sense. So I need blocked, so we have 3 vac and 1 tank to destroy in 2 turns. Unless we get more spawns, of course. Just 1, so just killing the Soldier of Sion is enough. The extra one is the borrowed HP, so it works. So if I push this one, it will come here. Charge Mech is free, and now I can I leave this one for the achievement, and I'm going to block. Now this Firefly cannot, unless it comes over here. no worries about these, and not enough. Fortunately, not enough to push it against myself to get final thing, but I can destroy it like this. Also, yeah, I don't can actually, I'm free to self-destruct, so I like to play without the pilot for a while. And now we get 5 XP to Hester. And went well. 100% of the VATs are destroyed and the chemical released. Defend the train is probably not the best idea. This one has the thing, teleporters. I leave the Charge Mech. So brute class are actually better working on having a free column or row to attack from far, and always this soldier Psion bothering everyone. So if I want to come here, I need to do this. Can get a read. Instead, if I come here, of course, get back here. So I have teleporter pad and 2 fireflies, so I need to start worrying about shielding for thinking about next turns. I'm probably going here to these, going here to shield, or actually probably shielding these two more useful, or shielding my Charge Mech. So let's see if can I shield? No, I cannot. Artillery works. I work on the same tile, of course. I needed to. If I come here to get the shield, well, that's not too bad actually. Now that I think about it. So, thinking with portals, we can get the shield here. Kill these and this. So if a Mech lands here, my Mech will be teleported automatically here, which could be helpful. Forgot about the block Mech spawning. So this one is not attacking, but I'm too far away to push it. Could go like this, since of course need to block. And yeah, probably it's the best. Blocking would be a good idea even without the objective. And then Deep Psion. And shield these buildings. Yeah, I cannot push. So I don't know if it's enough. Need to hope to get 2 bones next turn. Let's see, one is guaranteed and the second one is here, so probably need to give up something, unless, yeah, the shield. I shielded the right building, so you need to predict which buildings are in danger. I need to block spawns. One. I cannot push it unless sacrifice myself, which which is probably a good move. Only way to push Firefly here. And if I wasn't webbed, this would be an easy move. But they cannot, so I need to block Defense Mech or use the Defense Mech to get Laser Mech free. Since I have a shield, probably best to block. Like this. Otherwise I could have pushed the Scorpion here and get 1 damage each. Charge Mech being destroyed, but that's the point of not keeping a pilot. And cannot kill both of them. I can get, if I needed 1 extra damage, could have used this, and here's there's no point in doing anything. The site is back under control, and now we get Corporate HQ. So we don't have many options. Add 1 damage each. We had core. I'm not going to risk Bethany to Charge Mech, even though it would make sense for now. Just keep it like this. And the Mech we never encountered before. I fear it won't go down easier. And this is the Psion Abomination, is the Psion Leader. Let's see. Yeah, no one can actually reach me. I can just stay here. If there is a Mech with a specific pattern, I could have tried to get them. But the Psion Abomination is actually interesting thing. All other Mech gain +1 HP, regeneration, and explode on death. So aside from the armor, this one is 3 Psion soldiers in 1. And our objective is to kill it. So not sure if I can. So let's see. Can always restart. Let's see. So it will die, and no, I cannot. Cannot come here to hit them, but this one will die. Actually, I could kill it, but we'll lose my thing, and yeah, I need to take care of that. So let's see what I can do. Can block and move. Probably the best option. And yeah, get this in the way, so instead of a shield I can push this into water. So let's worry about the shield later. And I forgot about the exploding on death, which means 1 damage. Oh well. Did I get? No, of course. But some ammunition is done. Didn't think about the exploding on death. Now done. Need to worry about that anymore. And I could reach here. Of course, I cannot push. Yeah, I can push and block, but I will I get to block, but to shield. Yes. Sure it's the best idea, but and it's too far, so going to get him closer. Now they block everything I could worry about. Destroy. We get last bones. Can worry about recovering. Also we got a promotion with +2 mech HP already in effect. I can use the Laser Mech to kill, but also want have 5 spawns. So I may need to block, get the shield, and use it already. And they can repair. So hopefully they will get stuck here, yes. And it's attacking the already shielded one. So that will usually target closest. And don't have enough to push, but it's a good moment. Get the achievement since I got 1 extra health. Get over here, kill an enemy by pushing it into yourself. And since it's an AI, it doesn't matter. There's no XP to be gained, but for completeness, it was just starting to like the AI on that mech too. And we did it. The Zenith Abomination is down and our corporate hub is intact. You and the Zenith Guard have the Detritus gratitude. Detritus has an aggressive bonus plan for excellence in performance, Commander. You and the Zenith Guard deserve it. And we get smoke pellets, which is 1 use per battle. Surround yourself with smoke to defend against nearby enemies. There's actually a better weapon calling a strike, a smoke strike. But this one you can upgrade it to get 2 uses and lie immune. But we need to get the new pilot so we can unlock it. And we unlocked Abe. So probably not the best idea. Also we got unlock 6 additional pilots. Probably not the best idea to put it here, but I'm going to try Bethany since it has the shield. Hopefully it won't die on me immediately. And +1 damage means 2. But without the shield I would be dead in 2 attacks. Instead, with health, I have more chances to do it. Let's see. Abe is a warrior, and we have 8 stars. Smoke bombs, and just like the lasting hugs, instead without damage. Electric whip is the weapon in the next squad. Critical shields, if power gauge is reduced to 1, all buildings gain a shield. This one is great if you are in danger, but for now hopefully we won't need it. All meching in 1 HP, I'll buy it just in case, since we need more health anyway, but not the greatest weapons. Actually, I think, yeah, I'm going to keep those 2, get 2 cores. So now we can get 1 extra HP, though it's not very useful with the +1 damage each. Yeah, probably fly over the targets dropping smoke is actually more useful, so if we don't have enough health, we can drop back to the smoke bombs. So range move would be helpful. I completely forgot. Abe is the best choice, of course, for the Charge Mech. So I want to show you the shield first, then I'm going to put the better option here. So yeah, I'm just going to pick one easy mission and show you Bethany. So we already did 3 and 4 islands run. I just need one. This deal explosive damage on death is not best option, but on behalf of Pinnacle, I welcome you. So let's do the silicate plane, block spawning, potential emergency battery. Let's see how it is with the shield on the Charge Mech. And we get the helpful Ice Storm, freezing all these Vec, which makes the mission much easier than, well, one grid power is easier objective than a star usually. And the Blast Psion was kind enough not to get frozen like last episode, but I'm stuck, so I could actually ignore it since the Leaper would be frozen before attacking, and you just need to worry about this one. We have a starting shield, we can have a free attack, just one. And since I need to block, actually going kill it already. Don't have any issue. And yeah, I could actually block since I have extra health. Could already block here or get more kills, so hopefully get more chances to block. Cold hitting them hard, also it will freeze the water tiles, making harder for us. Also the Ice Storm is random, so it can be a problem instead of something helpful. And this one is hitting his friend, 3 damage plus the Burning Forest would kill it. I cannot. I can actually do IQ move and block and shield the freeze, but I'm not sure if it works. Actually, let me... Now I'm curious. Let me check. Yes, it works. So it will... First hit will destroy the shield, and so the Vec will remain frozen. We can simply repair and block. Quite funny. Also, yeah, could have... Can actually get an extra block. We don't really need, but it's perfect to get rid of the blobber. So my hit broke the ice, and then the spawn will kill it. You'll not get by me. Abe is a hardened warrior, that's why the Time Travelers are a character following their ability. They can just keep blocking and don't worry too much. I have this Alpha Scarab. You can push the Alpha Scarab this way. Could repair or kill. Or use the smoke. So let's see. If I kill this one, yeah, unfortunately I cannot reach this way. We'll actually do it like this. So I will get actually drop smoke. Not that it's important. The Rusting Hulk said the smoke damage here just cancels the attack. But yeah, I can just kill it like this. And now I can actually take the hit and block. Not too helpful, but don't need to worry about just 2 more back. You cannot attack to save Bethany. So the shield is useful at the beginning, but then you risk losing Bethany, so I don't think it's a great idea. Also, this one is webbing me, but yeah, you cannot see it on white forest. Snowy forest is actually harder to see it. So these are both attacking, so one would get by, but we still have shields, just we need it. So well, I don't need to free it, just destroy. And yeah, this Vec will not be able to do anything, of course, it's not attacking. Shield. And get an extra kill. Actually, it's completely useless since she's already maxed out. So. And it will not even defrost the power plant. That was Bethany on the Charge Mech. And now that we have... That was my goal, but now that we have Abe, it doesn't make any sense to keep her. Yeah, also, going is my veteran, previous timeline, on final battle, so I'd like to keep her alive. There's one achievement if your pilot survives. Getting too old for this. Have an individual pilot fight the final battle 3 times, so you don't need to win, just also, let's see if they have a comment for when. Yeah, if you're giving out new equipment, anything non-lethal is fine. But they actually have a comment. Oh, Commander, I'm sorry, but I can't fight without a weapon. And yeah, you can. Can you give me something from the Science Division to replace that? I didn't notice it at first. Also, ally immune, you can see if with natural armor, mech gains armored. So if the Charge Mech is in the way in the tile with just 1 damage, it won't take any. But it's very useful. I'm wondering if there's a higher chance to get it with this squad since it's so good. So if without self-damage, so the self-damage is cancelled by the armor since it counts to self-damage, and unnecessary, but it will accept it. It doesn't need any gadgets to win. And now we get 1 less. We need, if we add the extra core here, we get 1 damage instead of 2. But I'll keep the range for now. The blade must be sharp, not enough that will break. So I will add the extra core here. So we can use the smoke bomb in case we don't make it. Let's test just in case. Yeah. So the armor deals just 1 damage instead of 2, and if there's no target, you can use it to freely move very far. So now we have, well, that's not best for this squad, less for mech damage, but in any case, this one is forced, because even if we do this, we are forced to pick cryogenic labs. So even though it is quite hard, freeze and defend both robots, these machines are not currently themselves. And we only have our defense mech. Hopefully will be enough. Artillery, bot and cannon mech. Here we have the tank freezing on target, the Calypso generic pilot from Pinnacle, also Bethany from Pinnacle, and cannot reach already. So I can freeze this one, which also has 3 damage and fire, while the artillery bot target 3 in a line, so I should have probably should have left these in a line instead of in a column instead of a row, to avoid this targeting me, but forgot. Didn't check the attack on the bots. I believe it's randomized. So now we don't have actually more Vec, so it would be a good idea to push and get 1 block, so we'll die next turn and save this building with the price of just 1 damage. But since I cannot freeze here, well, actually I could just push it around, but since I'm here, it's a good moment to shield. I don't need this. And yeah. Didn't need that crutch, so we got rid of it. The real chad, and actually the laser mech cannot do anything. It cannot reach anywhere to block. So, oh well. I will use freeze tank. Also freeze my own mech. We want to avoid damage. But nothing can do. Yeah. Of course I cannot. If I kill the bot myself, I would lose the optional objective. And not the best situation for my freeze tank. Also, I don't have any weapon. They're actually in a line, so yeah, just delivery just 1 HP, so it's perfect for my weapon. The Alpha Blob, of course, will explode as an action. Kamikaze action, not if I kill it. Fine, but I'm stuck. So need to, well, actually the armor comes in handy, and yeah, I don't need to move. I can destroy and then move, and also cannot kill it anyway, but I can pull to get 1 block, or deal 3 damage, then 1 more from the block, it's dangerous for Abe, but I'm sure we'll survive, especially if I had 1 extra shield, even if it doesn't like it. Yes, so I cannot too far to kill Blobber, but I can add a shield. Save the shield for the weak. Also, I like shielding him just to see what's going to say next. I didn't remember all. I don't think I've seen all his lines. And now we have explosive decay, so if I hit it from this way, it will explode and damage the building. If I hit it from this way, I believe the last Psion will die first, or it follows the turn action order, but I cannot test it. Actually, I can. I don't have any more shields, so I could sacrifice my Charge Mech. I could sacrifice Abe to get both of them. But I also need to worry about these. So I can now the freeze bot is freeze tank is actually can actually help. So cannot only it can freeze Vec, but it could also freeze Abe to absorb 1 damage from the bump, or I can freeze the Alpha Blob to make it not explode anymore. But the Laser Mech would get stuck this way. So, well, I have a reset turn, so let's see what happens. Here, yeah, this one dies first, and I got a promotion on Abe, plus Mech HP, which great. Well, probably the best solution. Now that there's no explosive decay, I can actually kill it like this, and then I can freeze here or freeze this way. I'm sorry, freeze tank, but there's no reward for keeping you alive. It's been a pleasure. And Abe will survive, freeze tank will not, but it doesn't leave corpse around to help blocking like our mech, just one time only. And got HP, and now block expawning 3 times again, and battleless for the mech damage. Of course, the objectives are random, so it's not exactly what we needed with this squad, but we have mines here. 373 cryomines in this area, intended for pacification of hostile machines. Keep your sensor on high. So this looks quite problematic, but they're all behind mines. So, well, the bar is here, which is not great, but if we can get the Vec, yeah, here it will freeze, and of course it's matter of luck, but you can already see that we're placed in a good position, and the Vec follow their instincts regardless of mines. So yeah, and you can actually push it or kill it. So this, not sure if it will destroy the mine. Well, let's test it since we don't have much to do. Yeah, it will destroy the mine. Want to block Vec spawning, and yeah, I cannot reach, but hopefully. So frozen Vec do not count as free Vec for how many spawns you get. It will remember if it's 0.7 times. So if there are too many Vecs, we get less spawns, but the frozen Vec count for about 3/4 of a Vec. So we get plenty of spawns to block. Also the Blast Psion, And I could actually freeze myself, but I have the shield, so it won't work. Could freeze myself and tank 1 damage if I want, but I want to destroy them. Destroy old Vec. Just going to do it like this. Actually, I should have. Oh well. Should have. This will lose. Make him lose the shield. But no, I don't think it's worth it restarting. I also can get water here, and I cannot reach, so now worth restarting. No more second chances. Make use of the time we have now. And Abe doesn't want me to use all the mechanics of the game. Yeah, if I did the opposite order, I could have shielded these two. Useless tech when the shield goes away. And here's not a great position. I really needed the shield, but well, I can still do it. So I have enough health. They can kill. Actually, can kill and block. Can kill and block. Then shield. Then well, probably was a better way to do this part. The result is okay. We just need to have 2 Vec to be able, yeah. To second island, nothing scary coming out. Get more SP. Yeah, and luckily with the extra damage you can destroy it, because this one was too far away. 1 more dead. And yeah. Additional victories of this kind will increase our chance of survival considerably. That's the powerful AI. Also, since I did Silicate Plane, I didn't realize that I won't be able to do this mission, so I'm going to focus on filling my power grid to the maximum and hopefully getting a perfect island. So I think this squad can make it to the final mission. Let's see the map. This one has a few frozen things. Oh, this one we haven't seen it. When I lost control of my environmental processes, hundreds of Vec and machines alike were frozen solid. As the island comes back online, these fresh dangers are being freed. So this is actually a variant and a mission that you can get when you can see the only times that the only time that you can get a special bonus objective, which is quite rare, which is kill all the Vec, as in the tutorial. So I mentioned in the tutorial that it was the only time, which was not correct. I remember when there are no spawns and all the Vec are frozen solid, so that's where the optional objective kill all the Vec can come back. So we have the Laser Mech, an Alpha unit, a piercing beam, damage reduced by range, so 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1 till the end of the road, but just 1 HP. So in this situation, Zenith is not asking us to save the bots, so it would be mechanically too hard to do. Not the greatest position for us because this Charge Mech cannot do much. Vec want to prioritize removing ice from their friends, but can turn that against them. And this one is on fire, will die. This one will kill. Could have used this to put shield. It was an awkward position to get the Charge Mech to work. The enemies are broken free if they keep targeting their friends. Not an issue. This one is done. And yeah, I can laser bot just doing 2-1-1. Actually, I could hit destroy plenty of life. So this one will die. This one will take no damage. So instead of using a shield, I'll get rid of this one. And that's easy turn. So yeah, it was a bump, not an attack, so not on fire. And yeah, we don't have good repair, but there's no point. Yeah, it was point. Less than 4 mech damage. Where we had more. Killing them was a necessity to save more life. I hope. And we got just a reactor core. Cannot complain. Did quite well, and we just have a corporate HQ, so could add extra here, extra tiles. More HP at this point is not really useful. +1 damage without the extra self damage is too expensive. Probably one move. What are you doing to my mech? Classic Abe. Now we have a Firefly Leader attacking 2 directions. I'm hoping that it targets me. And always shield. And yeah, we didn't get it. But we can't simply push it here. It would be perfect. Can also block. Would be easy solution. Let's see. The extra. Yeah, thanks to the extra that it could actually block here, but I don't see point. I'd like to deal more damage to the Firefly Leader, but yeah, I'm going to block, get the hit here, so I could deal extra damage, but I would get 4. Yeah, I should have needed the shield for that, so I cannot actually attack on the side. So I'm just come here hoping that the Firefly would get in the middle, since. But important thing, just 2 Vec. And we can again push it and get another block. But this time Yeah, if I could, should have either one extra movement here, unfortunately. Also, I cannot deal damage. If I do it like this, will die, but can do it like this. And then push it away. The Charge Mech. To actually, yeah. So after the hit, it will land. So don't die, but close enough. Now we have 4 to worry about, and not the blobber. The blobber came up as it is a second island. If we tackle this first, there will be no blobber. Luckily, the blobber needs to be on a line after attacks. I can use the Laser Mech. Actually, if I had 1, 2, 3, 4. So with the shield protecting me from fire, I can just come here. No problem. This one is a problem as usual. But a bit risky not kill him. Of course, it's massive, so even if the ice is damaged, won't be a problem. All the leaders are massive, and we'll actually use it to kill this one again. We are using the leader as a weapon for us, but then just 2 health we will be able to manage. So Defense Mech pushing its way, then I still have 1 shield for the last mission, and I could actually kill this anyway, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, if I kill the Firefly, I can move here. If I don't kill the Firefly, I cannot move here. So probably the best option is to push, so it will die next turn. And maybe shield this thing here. I cannot smoke. This one will die. I cannot smoke over here, so need an extra shield, then 1 damage. Should be fine. This one will kill and then block, which is perfect for us. I'll get blob deals just 1 damage. Good. I would like to kill this thing. Yeah. And should be okay. Perfect. I have 2 scarab. Don't need to kill them, but since we can, not enough XP, as I'm planning to end it here, so yeah, can kill, but not enough. One more. We needed 1 more island to get the last level, but I'm going to try the final mission right now. And saved Pinnacle, accomplishing our objective, and we get Camilla. We already have but the Prime Spear, I don't think I have enough cores to invest. The Prime Spear, since it's also in a line like one we have. But let's see the Camilla. Yeah, she doesn't even have skill. So it would be perfect to go on. That's why I'm saying that for me the 2-island run is the hardest. Also, 1 hour 50 minutes. The next run with Blitzkrieg, the objective is to do the first 2-island in less than 30 minutes, less than half. Gravitational Well is the artillery version of the traction pulse. Shield tank, so we could deploy an extra tank offering shields, and yeah, we already have. So the shield needs to go nearby. Then the projectile, you need upgrades, so it's a very expensive shield, though it can offer a shield every time. So 1 use of the deploying a tank, but then the next 3 turns will add 1 shield each. Auto shields, that will be very good for the last mission. And since we have plenty of grid power, then enemies do +1 damage against other enemies, which is funny, but don't really need it. So I think I'm going to buy power cores. And let's take a look at so Mech HP and Mech HP. I'll keep the smoke bombs. 1 extra range would be very helpful, even though Abe doesn't like it. We don't need so expensive 3 cores. Keep it like this. Plus area, this could be actually helpful. The extra damage is very expensive, 3 cores. I think I prefer shielding and try to survive, since we have plenty of power, instead of risking everything to kill 1 extra damage, to kill a Vec with 4 health. Could get 20 grid defense, so better chance to resist damage. Aside from that, final mission, we still need to destroy the hive. This has 7 health. The Scorpion Leader with a special attack. So yeah, 1 extra health, 1 extra damage wouldn't have mattered. I'm going to try to get the Scorpion to attack here. Also, I don't like the idea of being webbed. I think I'm going to... This is for my family, all of them, in every timeline. Abe is actually from RST. Game files hint at a dark past for Abe. A dark past helping Jessica Kern rise to power, not always with legal means, as his nickname is the Assassin. But apparently, after becoming a time traveler or stealing a mech, is devoted to our cause, to saving as many timelines as possible. Let's see if we can use the Scorpion Leader. Yeah, we could, if you can push it this way, but I cannot reach. Cannot reach here. And I cannot, of course, with the artillery version, I could have used it. That's not good, but we can... of course, the pylons cannot be pushed. We can just add the shield. Although, yeah, with the shield, Scorpion Leader too. I'd like to use it against his own. Yeah, I can do it, but not sure if it's worth it. So I can come here, push it, and then I would get killed. So if I do like this and then here, and come here, push here, and then I would get killed by the bump. 2, 3, 4 by the spawn. Also a Firefly. Yeah. So unfortunately not the best idea. Here the tide will turn into lava, so if I'm flying I'm good. I could kill this one. Actually I could do the opposite and push it this way to get the kill. So that was dumb. I could have added shield. Oh well. I could have added a shield. The thing, but I also risked to adding a shield here. So I'll keep it like this, and also need to worry about Firefly because this acts first, so the Firefly would go through. Deal with it, and everything should work fine. So it's protected, this one killed. If not, if it wasn't maximum health, it could destroy the power pile. So yeah, it's flying, not an issue. Let them kill each other. And I completely forgot the Blobber D2, but I got... So unfortunately we don't see from the roll if the 2% that I added actually helped or not, but I was very lucky. So 1 in 5 chances and I got it. I completely forgot that the crab targets 2 tiles, not 1 like the scarab. So yeah, it wasn't just this tile, also this one. The shield I didn't notice, but I mean we have plenty of power for now. And now we have volcanic projectiles, so if we could push everything away, it'd be great. The beetle actually is killing itself. This does need to move away. This one is an issue, so I would really like to kill him. I don't think I can. Definitely I need to kill the crab or move the scorpion. And so 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't reach here. Yeah, I don't see. Cannot reach around. Could move it like this though. Could be helpful. It won't die in lava, but it will die if hit by a volcanic projectile. And I remember, yeah, the direction, so we could work together to kill it, but we still need to worry about the crab. So 1, 2, I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, I cannot come this way to push it. I could push it this way, too far. Well, let's try. But now I'm free. I need to worry about this one. Or I can just ignore it and take 1 damage. So this one just 2 health, but will die anyway. We'll use... did a lot of damage, is still alive. Luckily we get a fireball here. We need to decide between killing the Scarab and taking 1 damage, or moving, actually, shielding, wasting a shield to protect 1 damage. Also, I completely didn't notice that, so it means that we'll take 1 damage. Doesn't count as civilian buildings, of course, if there are no civilians, but this means you have freedom to get some damage. And yeah, too late for the XP. And this one will die. And we have the Tyrant. So after the Silent Leader, the scariest one is this one. Deals 1 damage. 1 damage at the end of every turn for every player unit. And while the shield will absorb this one. The next mission is more dangerous because we also have a bomb to worry about. So 2 turns. We can ignore this one, we can ignore the Alpha Blob, so it's a good idea to put the mech in this position to entice the Alpha Blob to come here, since it will die without damaging anything. Could use smoke. Could block. We could be helpful, but it won't kill anyway, so I'm going to do like this. And this crab is giving me more trouble than I imagined. And I will not take them. Scarab is nicer, it only attacks 1 tile. So we have 4 Vec. And this one finally killed itself. The mechanic projectile. Also the Scarab, though actually they're both targeting me. This one. So we can actually probably kill everything. Yeah. We'll survive. This one will die anyway. Competent. And now final part. Incoming seismic activity. Quick, the island's tearing apart. And here we find new friends to play with. So bomb. We don't have any more power pylons. This hive is too big for us to take out by ourselves. Trying our Amphibian bomb, defend it while it primes, it will destroy the hive. And no comment from Abe. Zenith Guard, keep the bomb safe. Otherwise the timer would reset to 4. And yeah, Jessica said we don't have any more power pylons, but they have more Amphibian bombs. So here we have a falling rock. Unfortunately not great for our... We cannot kill anything from here. And could just shield these two. Let's see what we can do. So 4, well now the upgrade sounds good. Yeah. So it's not enough to save the bomb, unfortunately. If I could reach here, I could put this into the way and then get the kill from the Super Stinger. 3 tiles in a row, the Hornet leader. Plenty of leaders down I also need to worry about Firefly. We're probably moving the Firefly, pushing this. Actually, we can push. So we can push. We'll die next turn. But we cannot kill this one, so we take 2 damage. Because, yeah, now the 1 damage upgrades sounds nice. Cannot kill. Which means we lose this unless we shield it. I'm going to shield. Also shield the mountain. You could just actually have moved it, but hopefully it would be useful for next turn. This one, yeah, probably moving it would have been the best thing. And now the psionic tentacles will target our own, even though not on the official hazard. The tentacles will die and the tile will turn into lava. Yes. Watch out for lava. It works even though it's on purpose because, yes, the hive mind from below will target us and well, the crab not too scary, actually. We could get rid of this Hornet Leader. If I sidestep here, I have enough health. This one is the Alpha Beetle, so it's not a leader. It will die in water, so much more in lava. And I could push this way to get a block, or push this way to get a kill. This, so I can kill here and take 1 damage, or kill. Yeah, I don't think I can push it anyway. Now he'll die. And yeah, I would have died anyway, so no need for friendly attack, friendly fire. Friendly fire comes from below. We're in a pretty good situation. We just need to survive 1 more turn. So, could shield or move, probably it's best idea, since, yeah, I don't see, actually, can kill it like this, then I can kill this, block, of course move away, and block again. So everything looks fine. Get 2 Vec. A.C.I.D Abomination is too late since bomb has 4 health. Not really an issue. No one, only Charge Mech cannot attack. Luckily the tentacles will not destroy the Renfield bomb. That would be unfair, even though if you consider the bomb You can imagine the bomb flying, but it's not. So it's immune to fire, but it would be too unfair to get it grabbed by tentacles. I don't know if it makes sense for the story. The Hornet is helping, so I leave it here. The spawns will not go away just in case we mess up and destroy, but don't really need to worry about it. And yeah, I'll leave it. Don't have time to this, but don't have time to anything because we are done. Firefly will be the first to die from the Renfield bomb. Look guys, I'm helping! But the Renfield bomb is ready. Nothing more for us to do. Farewell Zenith Guard, I won't forget you. Well Zenith Guard, see you all the other side. Our war is not yet won. Keep traveling, keep fighting. Adaptable victory, we have beaten the game on all 3 game lengths. But I think I forgot to unequip all weapons from Abe, as did for Bethany, so I'll add it here later. This mech is for battle. It must be armed, serviceable. I am not such a fool as to enter battle unarmed. It is a test. And we need to pick between Bethany and Abe. I'm going to pick Bethany because one of the Blitzkrieg, which is the next squad, already has armored. And I quite like the extra reactor. But I'm not expecting to keep pilots alive in the next run because I'm going to attempt the Blitzkrieg's Lighting War objective, complete 2 islands in under 30 minutes on hard. So wish me luck, thank you very much for watching, take care.